That's just a testament to how we were able to persevere through our adversity and battle through some things. Like Kerry said, man, we left some stuff out there on the table a lot. So I'm happy to get back and watch the film. It's always better to go back and review stuff after a win, but, we got to improve.
Today, maybe not the same level of efficiency as in the past, but the big plays were there. Was that by design? Did you see different looks today?
Like, you trying to ask, like
it looked like it was more man today than maybe zone in the past couple of weeks?
Man, I just missed some throws. That's it. Some throws I wish I had back, but we were able to capitalize on some plays.
Did you notice more fans in your jersey today? And if so, what would you think?
I mean, not at all. Salute to the fans. I appreciate them, but I haven't even really paid attention to that. But, I love that the fans came out and showed support.
Could you walk us through that touchdown to Diami?
Yeah. I ran out of bounds of the play before and then kind of seen some in the defense. I seen they were playing man coverage, and I was turning back around, said, man, let's take a shot to Cliff, and he called the play and we did it.
Jayden, what does it say? You weren't scoring on every drive early in the game. So what does it say about this offense, though, that there were some early, struggles, yet you were able to go out there and do what you guys did?
Yeah, we're going to have to battle. Teams will come out and then we got to figure out ways to adjust to how they're going to play us. Man covers, zone covers, what it is. We got to execute, and we weren't executing at first, and that starts with me.
Have you gotten a sense from guys like Terry, John, guys who've been here for a while, about how different this feels right now, and what are you seeing from them?
Honestly, I'm just excited for those guys to for them to have this feeling, and it's exciting times to get back and go to work, and we're on to the next week now.
Jayden, how important is it for you personally to see the defense kind of have your back if there's a mistake? They take they take care of it. They get you back on the field quickly. They not giving up points. They're turning the ball over themselves.
Shouts out to the defense. They played a hell of a game. Gave us the opportunities to, even when we weren't clicking at first, to get back on the field and get into the groove, get into the rhythm. So without them, we wouldn't have been in this position today.
Jayden, you've talked about that you don't get rattled out here on the field. I certainly am not going to argue against that. But the first two possessions, obviously no points, which is pretty rare for you guys. How did you kind of sort of stay focused, keep your mentality in there to get going after that?
Yeah, it's a long game. You got to keep battling. Obviously, we had a 3-and-out, then I threw a pick the next possession. So, just bounce it back, man, and go out there and stay the course. Don't get too high, get too low. Everything's going to work out.
And I know it's the other side of the ball, but Frankie Louvu had a huge game today, and he's one of those guys that Dan brought in and Adam brought in to really raise the level of aggressiveness and the mindset here. When you've been around him this summer and in these early games, how have you seen that? And I don't know what you saw today, but what did you think of him today?
Yeah, Frankie's a hell of a player. Full effort, everything, and that's how he practiced. He practiced how he plays. He's a pro, and that's his daily approach, man. So I'm not surprised that he's making these type of plays.
Jayden, the ball to Terry in the first half, kind of scramble drill. What did you see? Did you consider running it? Walk us through that one a little bit.
Yeah, I was able to break out a sack, kept my eyes downfield, and just seen Terry running. Was able just to give him a ball that he was able to catch.
Jayden, Coach Quinn said that it was kind of a grimy performance by the offense. You guys had kind of a grimy week of practice too. How does it feel to come out and get a win when the situation wasn't as ideal and you guys had to battle through that adversity?
Yeah, man, we got to be better, and that starts with me. That starts with the whole team. We got to hold ourselves to a high standard, take accountability. But man, it just says that we're gonna fight and we're gonna be able to battle through adversity, no matter wins or losses. We're not gonna give up or anything like that.
Along those lines, I know you've been asked countless times about sort of your poise and not being rattled, but how quickly do you just move on to another play after, like, say, the interception? How quickly do you just move on?
Yeah, plays you want back, but that don't mean anything. That was last possession. You can't really dwell on that. You got a whole new series to focus on.
You took that sack in that second half, a little slow getting up. What were you feeling? I know you're okay now, but what were you feeling?
I was just over exaggerating.
Oh, so you're an actor?
No, I wasn't injured at all. I was over exaggerating for sure.
Could you Could you tell how frustrating the Browns were getting with you just being able to get outside the corner? Because it looked like a few times some of those guys are just kind of slamming the ground in frustration after you get around them and make a big play. Can you feel that?
Nah, I mean, not at all. I mean, I'm just out there playing football, and I'm kind of just reacting to everything that they're doing. I was able to get outside the pocket a couple times, scramble a couple times. So I think after hitting that scramble drill to Terry, I think that kind of put them all high alert, like, hey, we got to stay placid to our man. So I was able to get the corner on a couple runs.
How much fun are you having?
I mean, obviously a lot of fun. I mean, I love playing football, and it makes it even better when you win football games. But regardless, man, I'm just blessed to go out there and be able to play football.
And you have the next game, and it's Lamar. Obviously a guy that they're comparing you to together. How much have you guys conversed at all, if at all, and what do you think?
Yeah, me and Lamar, man, we're very good. We have a good relationship. Obviously, we have similar things in common, both won the Heisman, but just being there for each other, and he's a hell of a player. So I'm excited to be able to go out there and compete against him next week.